Hey there, Titans. In this video, I'll show you how to bulk insert your records into Salesforce. So we have here a simple example of a repeated section with a text box of a last name in it. And what we will do, we will create multiple contacts and push them into Salesforce. So we're going to head over to our form settings, push to Salesforce, and we have a simple push contact create. Nothing special in the actions. You can see that we have a bulk mode checkbox here. I'm not going to check it just to show you the behaviors. Our mapping is fairly simple. We're just mapping the only mandatory field to the contact, which is the last name. I'm just going to apply this, and let's publish and see how this does. We're going to create 3 contacts. Let's say first, next one will be second, and third one will be third. And let's submit this, and we'll head over to our Form Titan integration logs, and we can see we have 3 separate calls for contact creation. So 1, 2, 3. So what if we want to create these contacts in one push? So we can do this by checking the bulk in the action, so bulk mode. Notice that right now this works just for create, and I'll hit apply, finish, and save. Let's refresh our form, and we'll do A, B, and C, and we'll submit this. Head back to our integration logs, and we can see that our create call happened in one call. So you can see in the logs that we have 3 IDs returned, and each and single one of them was created in the same call. So if I'll head over to Salesforce and I'll paste in the ID, we can see our contact, contact A. Let's make this a little bit more complex. Let's throw in another section, and I'll show you how this works. So let's put in the second section on top of the first one, and the first one will be a contact, and the second one will be the first one will be an account, the second one will be a contact. Okay, so we have the contact section. Let's make the account section clear so we can tell the difference. We'll throw a text box in there, and we're going to call this account name, and we'll make this section repeated as well. So that's going to be a repeated section as well. And now let's head over to our push, and let's remove everything and start from scratch. So we'll create an account, and we'll map our account name to the account name in the form. Now what you need to know about the bulk mode, that even though we can create bulk accounts, in this instance, once you use a nested repeats, you'll be able to use the bulk mode only for the nested class. So I will add for the nested section. So I'll add a child here, and I'll say create a contact, and action is create. Here I'll be able to check the bulk mode, and let's take a look at the map. So I'm just going to map the last name. The last name, Titan already mapped the account name to the account ID from the first insert. I will apply, and if I'll head back to the account, you can see that the bulk mode is gone, since you cannot do bulk mode for both of them, only for the latest child. If you had more children on the account, on the contacts, you'll be able to do it for the latest child in your insert. All right, now let's let it rip. Okay, so we're going to insert a new account first, and this will be A and B, and we'll add another account. That will be our second account, and we'll do C, D, and let's do F, and let's submit this and see what happens. Let's refresh our logs, and you will see your accounts were created in separate calls, but you can see that one call had 3 contacts and one call had 2 contacts. Okay, and if I'll head over to these accounts, I'll see the children under them. So one of them has 2 contacts, A and B, and my second account has C, D, E, and F, 4 children under that account. And this is how it's done.